Welcome to Tibalt's Apprentice. I thought it was time to get back to a gameplay video. This is Arena, and this is Rinse and Repeat. Rinse and Repeat, Thran Visual, a Altar of Dementia, and one little goblin going to the graveyard repeated times. That's how you win. Still wins, actually. It's been a little while since I've played it. I have updated this with, wow, no land. Can I do this with no land? I think so, if I get lucky. Let's get this on the board, and we will hope. They've gone for land destruction, so the question is, are they going to have other forms of removal? Are they going to be able to destroy enchantments? Are they going to be able to destroy? I guess the answer is yes. Luckily, I have another one. How many of those do they have? We're going to find out. So, as I was saying, so we get that on the board. When we sacrifice our goblin with persist, or actually any card, they're going to destroy another flipping land. I'm not happy. I am bored. Only I can play land destruction and be proud about it. We'll get this on the board. I am slowly assembling my pieces. I don't, they're down to one card, so they better start doing some damage. Yeah, they do. This allows me to, well, if they don't have any instants, it allows me to win the game right now. It's a long and tedious process, though. It doesn't always go as well as could be expected. To speed up what's going on, well, I hit the fast forward button. But to actually speed this up, I actually got rid of my other creature, so there is only one token to remove. Only one -1/-1. Makes that decision process just a little bit quicker for the AI, or for the computer rather, to process it, for the game to process it. And man, they had a little bit of destruction for every so-and-so thing that I had, huh? But as you can see, this is, if you're willing to click that many times, this deck will win. You see a Rosy Cotton in there. Did I mention already that I'm going to be taking that out? There we go. Finally got the point. You're not going to win. Not a great win rate on this deck necessarily. So I've time has passed. I brought it back out, and it does still work. But adding a little bit of Wilds of Eldraine to it. I'm not sure you're going to see those cards, but you should see them in the deck list. The description below contains the deck list, so you can check that out. Again, we're going for the same thing. I actually have that wishes in there, that wish talisman, but you've got to be very careful using it. You get to use it 2 out of 3. It is in there for a pinch. Now, I don't like seeing blue, black, and white, but I am collecting all of my pieces, and this might be another short game. They seem to be going for a long haul. Well, that's all that I need to get this going here. They're completely tapped out. Now, sack a goblin, rinse and repeat. They're not giving me the chance to do that. That's okay. How do you feel about these decks that win on turn 4? I guess if you're a competitor, you're fine with it, and if you just want to play the game and unwind for the day, you probably don't like that. But it's always good to have one of those in your back pocket, even when you go to Commander Night. I think that's important, to have some decks that are very strong. There's one of the new cards. It produces a food token, and this actually matters in this case. I think we know we're up against Angels, and they're going to try to buy time to do everything they need, but I don't think I'm going to give that to them. They'll gain life, but none of that will matter. What I was saying earlier is something else that I'll probably do a little bit longer form video on, about the need to have a variety of commander decks. Have 1 or 2 that you know in your back pocket that you can win with. And I almost, well, not almost, I'm going to say start with those. Get those wins out of the way and then move on to the rest of the night. Yeah, I'm going to save that wish for later on here. Anyhow, we're not here to talk about Commander. We're here to look at this deck, see what it does. Up to 31 life. Going to create more Angels. Up to, did I say 31? I meant 43 life. Punching into me for 2 more points of damage. Actually, I'll take it all. I'll take all 3 of it. There you go. Doesn't really matter now. I think... Is everything online? No, I'm missing one piece of the puzzle. Going to use this to get a land. Somebody said to me last night something about tutoring for a land, and sometimes that is the best and greatest solution. So, we begin this. We're going to speed this up because you already know what's coming. They started out at 42 life, 43 life, now 42. And this is going to just, well, it's going to be boring, but effective. So what else can we talk about in the meantime? Be sure to like, comment, and you know all that stuff. If you would have subscribed by now if you wanted to, right? So anyhow, I thank you for sticking around this long in the video. Appreciate that. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook. Both of those, Tibalt Apprentice. You can find me also on X, I guess it is now. Anyhow, let's take a very, very brief look at it. Those Rosies are not doing anything for me. The fact that she comes in and gives me a food token was nice. Sacking food tokens and being able to build up a creature with 1/1s is not as effective. So I'm getting rid of all 3 of those, and I think getting the mana, getting this off turn 4 or sooner if possible, is the way to go. So with that, we're going to put another cat in there, something else to sacrifice. We're going to speed up our mana production and our food token production, and I think that's just about it. So anyhow, thanks for this. Thanks for checking out this brief video. Leave below any comments that you might have. Be sure to shop local first and foremost. If you can't do that, not everybody has a place to pick up cards. Go to Dark Ritual on TCGplayer.com.